33 Haitian children from 2 months to 12 years in age are safe tonight in a Port-au-Prince orphanage, recovering from what authorities here call a child trafficking scheme.
All these children were really desperate, they were hungry, they were thirsty. There were also babies which were dehydrated.
Across town, 10 American Baptists sit in a jail, accused of trying to spirit the children out of the country. The group was arrested at the Dominican border Friday night.
When they asked for the documents of the children, they had no document.
We were told by a number of people, including Dominican authorities, that we would be able to bring the children across.
The Americans, most from 2 churches in Idaho, say they were trying to save children orphaned by the earthquake. Some of the children tell a different story.
An elder girl, might be 8 or 9 years old, told us crying, "I'm not an orphan, I do have my parents. I thought I'm going to a boarding school or to a summer camp."
Innocently or not, the Americans stepped into a hornet's nest of controversy. After the quake, the Haitian government stopped all adoptions, fearing lost, abandoned, or orphaned children would be even more vulnerable to traffickers than before.
It's very important that every measure is taken to trace their families and reunite these children with their families, either their immediate families or their extended families.
The pastor of the Central Valley Baptist Church calls it all a terrible misunderstanding.
I know there's been illegal activity that's been going on down there. It's unfortunate that we would be associated with that.
The Americans are being held pending a hearing tomorrow. Meanwhile, aid agencies are registering children who have been separated from their families in hopes of reuniting them soon. Kelly?
Bill, so why are the Haitians taking such drastic action to try and prevent adoptions following the earthquake?
Well, unfortunately, Haiti has a long history of children being trafficked for adoption to wealthy nations overseas, and they fear that in the chaos of this quake, that unscrupulous people might come in to take advantage of these vulnerable children. Kelly?
Bill Whitaker reporting from Haiti tonight. Bill, thanks so much.
The 10 Americans arrested for trying to take 33 children out of Haiti without permission could now face prosecution. Haitian officials say they are thinking of sending the group to the U.S., hoping to quickly resolve the case, while sending a message that child trafficking will not be tolerated. This official says the Americans may be handed over to the United States because Haiti's court system is devastated following the January 12th earthquake. The group was arrested near the Dominican border, held in concrete rooms at police headquarters since then. The 10 Americans are affiliated with a Baptist church in Idaho. They say they were only trying to rescue the abandoned children, ranging in age from 2 months to 12 years old. One of the Americans is being treated for either severe dehydration or the flu.
I'm really praying that we'll be able to take these kids out, that we'll be able to provide a safe and loving home for these kids who have nothing, and that all charges will be dropped and that they will see our hearts.
As for the children, they are now at an orphanage run by Austrians. Investigators want to figure out where the Americans got the children and if any traffickers were involved. Lee Powell, The Associated Press.
10 Americans have been detained by Haitian police as they tried to bus more than 30 children across the border into the Dominican Republic, allegedly without proper documents.
We had 33 children from the age of 2 months to 12 years. And in the course of the time frame we had them with us, obviously the entire team deeply fell in love with these children. They're very, very precious kids that have lost their homes and their families and are so deeply in need of, most of all, God's love and His compassion and just a very nurturing setting.
The Americans are Baptist church members from Idaho, and they were planning to take the children to the Dominican Republic, where they plan to establish an orphanage. The group's leader, Laura Silsby, says the group paid no money for the children and obtained them from a well-known pastor who heads a religious ministry in Haiti.
Our understanding was that, and we were told by a number of people, including Dominican authorities, that we would be able to bring the children across. I understand that. So that's the mistake obviously we made, is we did not understand that there was additional paperwork required.
Haiti now requires its prime minister to personally authorize the departure of any child from the country as a way to prevent child trafficking. And the Americans will go before a judge on Monday. The children are being cared for by SOS Children's Villages, a global nonprofit organization that's operating in Haiti. Sophia Manos, The Associated Press.